Ain't nothing, son. Woo.
So I was at this metal concert before this whole Corona thing, and right at the beginning, I noticed this hippie-looking dude with a colorful, like tie-dye T-shirt, some fucking scuffed dreads, some broken shoes. Yeah, that's not quite what it looked like, but you get the point. So this guy was dancing and kind of moshing on his own, while the support act had only just started. He stuck out. He was the only one that was already dancing. But he also looked like the only one that was already actually having a good time. Now this kind of stuck with me for some reason, and I recently had this whole train of thought about it, so...
Here we are.
Okay, yeah, why did I bring up this random anecdote, and why should you care? Well, this scenario tells us two very beautiful principles. It will actually be beneficial for you if you understand them and can manipulate them. First off, he didn't care what anyone else was doing or thinking. That can be both good and bad though, because if you're the only guy at a funeral cracking jokes, like you're an asshole. But if you're the only one already dancing, you know, expressing yourself, going absolutely ham, you're balling, right? You don't seek permission from your environment what to do. You create the party that you want to be in. So you set the stage. And that's how you want to be, right? But now obviously we're, you know, socially conditioned. We're kind of, you know, socially conditioned to not stand out because our genes tells us that it's dangerous. But what could really happen if you were the first one to start dancing, right? Will people attack you? Of course not. Will people make fun of you or point at you? No. Well, maybe actually, but like, does that influence you? Does that hinder you from doing your thing? Hell no. You know what? Some people might even cheer you on in their heads. They might be like, hell yeah. But even if they don't, does that matter? No. But thinking in your head that they do cheer you on will actually make you feel more secure. Get what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay, I think I made this point overly clear. So the second thing, like I said, hippie looking dude, right? It's not part of the
I listen to metal.
Whatever fucking attire. Like, he isn't part of the I listen to metal frame in terms of looks. And that's also quite a beautiful thing. People tend to resonate with stuff. They tend to like stuff. And then it will start to like act or dress or behave accordingly to it. And that's actually kind of a problem if you think about it. Well, why is this a problem, you might ask? That's a good question. Period. I don't have an answer. Fuck you. Go figure it out yourself. Joking. Okay, I love you. So why is this a problem? Well, once your ego clings to something, let's say being the sports guy, right? Outgoing, like partying. I'm sure you guys resonate with that more. So you're the sports guy. You're not the lame nerd guy. Now you will look for people, resonate with people that concur with that same frame of being the outgoing, more sporty type. And that's just because, you know, ego wants to spread, you know, wants to feel validated, obviously. You look for people that are the same, you know, sort sucht sort. So, okay, congrats, you know, have the social status of being this sports guy. You'll have all the characteristics that come with being this cool, outgoing sports guy, kind of, you know, slapped, labeled on you. So yeah, the point I'm trying to make is that you now unconsciously and consciously not resonate with stuff that falls outside of this frame. And that's just because of a whole lot of psychological biases that I'm not going to get into. But I have an example, okay? So you might have a slight interest in chess, right? You watch the fucking Queen's Gambit or whatever. But you will never act upon that curiosity because it's not you. You understand? It's not part of your frame, of part of who you are, right? Because you're not the nerdy type. You wouldn't have the attention for that, right? I'm not the fucking chess guy. You know, you might even have a brother or a nephew that plays an instrument. It might be kind of nerdy, right? Just playing this stupid thing all day. But that's not you. You don't have the time for that. You don't have the attention span, the skill, the tenacity to go through that. No. So you can just easily discard looking at all of those things, right? So I hope this comes across. Like what I'm trying to say is once you label yourself, you limit yourself. Once you surround yourself with a group that only concurs that only like validates that part of being you that you put out into the world. So another like small example. Let's say you and your friends, you're not the smart guys, right, in class. Your teachers and schoolmates might think you're a dummy because you're always screwing around. You're not really paying attention because you don't really care. Does that mean you're a dummy? Because this social group, this circle, thinks you're a dummy? Does that mean you're a dummy? Like, no, dummy. Of course not. No, you might have a bunch of hidden talents or, secret passions that just haven't been acted upon because it's not within you, right? It's not within your frame. So okay, yeah, shit, that was kind of a rant, but I truly hope you get the point. I have to try to get out of this tree right now. Ugh.